Hello, ma'am. My name is Dhaval Pandav. I am from collegedunna.com. A very warm welcome to our interview series, which is called Thoughts on Education, where we interview with the various dignitaries such as owners, VCs, principals, HODs, and teachers. Before I proceed with this interview, I would request you to give brief introduction about yourself, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much for inviting on this platform. The fact is, your platform is one pedestal where students can get the right information and they can even look at different options and choose the right career for them. So, thank you again for calling us here. Myself, architect Rupali Gupte, and I am an architect by profession. I have done my graduation from NS Raheja College of Architecture. I have done my master's from Tirey College of Architecture, and I have pursued my PhD in architecture education from Nagpur University. So I'm in this profession for 30 years now, and 15 years in academics. So after 15 years of professional practice, I was really pulled to academics, and somewhere I felt I found my passion. So in brief, this is what I am.
It was really nice knowing about you and your experience, ma'am. So my first question is, you have held key position at Education Institute throughout your professional career. What keeps you connected with the education sector, ma'am? And especially, how has been your experience so far with this institute?
Yeah, that's a very nice question. Thank you. Uh, Education just to come into academics just happened. You know, there is something you always realize that there is an inner calling that every person gets. So, in whichever field he is, whatever he is doing, there is something which he loves doing, and that is where his heart, mind, and soul connect. So, I got a chance of interacting with students, teaching them in interior design course, which I had started as my own entrepreneurship, and I loved it. I loved being with students and giving them what I had learned in my college. At the same time, I realized that there was a lot of learning that happened when we are dealing with students. To give you a very quick understanding, I was not a above average or a brilliant student in my career, in my educational career, and I somewhere felt that there are many who feel that if we are not getting good marks, we are possibly not fit in the industry. And somewhere I wanted to convey that no, that today I am here, and it is not the marks that take you where you want to go. It is your own potential, own capacity that brings you to what position you are. And somewhere I got connected and I started going ahead with this, and I felt yes, this is where I belong.
Being the principal of Srimati KL Tiwari College of Architecture,
Yeah.
what is philosophy of your leadership, ma'am, and how would you describe your leadership style?
Okay, Srimati KL Tiwari College of Architecture is an institute which uh, gives a lot of transparency and has an open door policy. I suppose for an institute to grow, every student should be able to reach whichever level he wants to reach in the hierarchy of the management. So if there is somebody who wants to come and speak to me, they shouldn't get scared that, oh, how should I go and approach? Because only if we know and reach the thoughts of the students, the lowest hierarchical person, will be able to give them what they want. And I suppose this becomes a very humanitarian approach and a very transparent approach that helps us build a very strong family. So every faculty, every student, every staff of mine has a very free thought process when they come here. Anybody can come and talk and complain and give me advices. Ma'am, this is what I think we should do. This is what we should try to build up. And this is how our management also approaches us. So I feel that this policy at management level and this philosophy at management level has helped us to be what we are today. If you see the philosophy as such, architecture is a multidisciplinary course. So the minute we say philosophy, it will not be one thing to achieve. So it is not that, oh, we want to see the students best in the industry. We want to see the student that he has introspected himself and reached what is best for him. And that is the main aim, the main vision and mission, that they are the first humanitarians and they do something great for themselves as well as the society of them.
How does the curriculum of Srimati Kale Tiwari College of Architecture ensure the best practice of industry?
Yes. Uh, this is what the whole baseline is, because as I said, it is a multidisciplinary field. So we have different careers to our course. We have landscape, town planning, we have project management, we have details of computer, digital architecture. And if you go around 40 to 50 different careers are embedded and combined together when it comes to architecture education. So the main intention of the college is to make sure that the student realizes what his or her career is. And that is why we have collaborated with n number of firms nationally and internationally. We have put up efforts in building the potential of everybody, including the faculties. See, there are a limited faculties that a college can assign, but we have gone beyond that and we have pulled in experts, guest lecturers, we have pulled in architecture firms who can support us in this educative field. And this is where I think the holistic learning is seen in our institution.
What would you like people to know about your institute they may not know?
As I said, we have an open door policy. I don't think majority of the institutions are free enough to let anybody and everybody enter the highest hierarchical position. I suppose it's a great strength that the institute has. So somewhere when the parents come to inquire in the institution also, we are like, you can go and ask anybody. You can go and ask from the students about the institution more than you coming to us, because nothing is in a box. Everything is open for you to see. So that is, I think, our plus point.
Any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and aspiring students?
Yes. One very important suggestion is that, for example, we have one of the a really fantastic infrastructure. We have a very strong team, and the minute you come here, you can feel the warmth and the integrity through which the institution has built up. However, the students, when they try to look for their careers, when they try to look for opportunities ahead, it is very important to see the institute which will nurture your capacities. You are not supposed to follow the footsteps of others. You have to follow the footsteps that you feel that you are best at. And the college, the institution, the philosophy of that institution, which sees that college picks up this quality in you, tries to build up this quality in you. So irrespective of your mark, there will be one aspect which you would be ace in. And every student has this quality. So try to find out by talking to people and the students and everybody that what is the best for you. That's the only thing. So don't follow others, follow your passion and try to find out your passion in this 5 years of undergraduate course.
It was pleasure talking to you and interviewing your thoughts on education, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.